Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you can tell by surroundings, I'm in a different setting, not my usual bedroom which I film in, and that is because I am at university now. This is my first ever video I'm filming here. I am very excited, a little bit nervous, don't really know why, but like we just gonna keep going, we just gonna keep rolling through that. So yeah, basically today I thought I would just sit down and kind of give a recap of my past 3 weeks here at university. I'm going to share like my experience of freshers and that kind of thing, but I'm also going to talk about like the practical things, like what halls I'm in, what course I'm studying and stuff like that, because I know this is a time when a lot of people are choosing universities, going to open days, all that kind of good stuff. So I thought it'd be good to like sit down and tell you like my kind of experience. Also, the lighting is just something we are going to have to press on through, ignore it, air it, whatever you want to do, just bear with. So I came on a Saturday, I moved in, and freshers for me started on a Sunday and ended on a Thursday. I feel like there's like a huge misconception that during the day there's not really anything to do, and during freshers all you really have to do is go clubbing, which is like absolutely not true. There's like trips to escape rooms, there's like games nights, there's loads of different things to do if you don't want to club, or if you're not like a clubber and that kind of thing. Me, I love a good party, so you know I was up there doing my dance. Don't feel like you only get to go clubbing in freshers. There's barbecues, there's loads of stuff going on, at least here at Nottingham there is. Each night was themed. I didn't go out every single night. I went to the back to school night, which was the first night. I went to a Baywatch night because the outfit banged. The night didn't bang so much. And then I also went to Heaven and Hell, which I didn't plan to, but the power of persuasion is very strong at university. And then I also went to the glitter party, which popped. That was a really good night as well. One thing I do want to say about Freshers Week, a lot of people will say like, oh yeah, Freshers like the best week of your life, like stretch. It's not. I don't think Freshers has been the best week of my life. In terms of like clubbing, it hasn't been the best week of my life. Don't hype up Freshers too much in your head. Also, they make you turn up to the club at ridiculous times. Like one night because we at my university, we get buses from our accommodation to the club. One night, these people were trying to make me turn up to the club at 8:30. Sister, it ain't happening. 8:30, who, what, where, how did we get right here? Yeah, that's kind of how Freshers was in terms of nights out. Some clubs were really good, other clubs were absolutely diabolical. -5 out of 10, would not recommend. Other than that, I met some really good people in Freshers. So I'm going to talk a little bit about like the first day of arriving. Actually, mine's a little bit different because my parents didn't leave straight away. My brother's also at the same university as me, gang. He's living outside of accommodation and he just moved into a house like a week before. So we decided that like we'd all go out for a nice meal together. And a part of me was like really like anticipating getting back, and I was kind of like, okay, can we like hurry up and have this meal so like I can go back? Don't. Like, I feel like when people move into uni, there's like this rush to like get your parents out of your way so you can start socializing. Babes, enjoy it. If they're willing to take you out for a meal, enjoy that meal, because you ain't gonna get no nice meal like that for a little while because your wallet may not allow it. Yeah, like just enjoy their company and stuff, because you're literally going to have the next however many weeks you want to socialize and stuff like that. I didn't actually get back to my accommodation until like 9 o'clock, and I was so nervous. Just by chance, I went to show my brother my room, and then I was going to say bye to my parents, and a group of girls in my corridor were all sitting in one of the girls' rooms just talking and chilling. So after I said bye to my parents, I just went in there, chilled with them. They're really lovely girls, and that like made me feel so much more at ease. I'm still meeting new people now, and it's week 4. Like, don't feel the pressure to like meet everyone in first week in Freshers and feel like, oh my gosh, the people I've met are the people I'm now like stuck with. You're gonna do so many things that will allow you to like meet different people if you put yourself out there. Freshers, it was a fun week. so tiring. Fresh as flu. Don't think you're immune to it, because it will come for you quick and fast and it will knock you out like a ton of bricks. So be out there, leave your door open and meet new people, talk to people. It will be awkward when you first start, but like it will get like easier and easier. Also, in terms of like lectures, you don't really, well, for my uni anyway, we didn't really have any like proper lectures. It was all welcome lectures and it was so boring. Some was so unnecessary. I'm studying history and politics at Nottingham. It's a joint honours, so I belong to two schools. In university, your department is kind of a school. So I'm in the School of History and I'm in the School of Politics and IR. How do I feel about that? To be honest, when I first started the course, I was like, boy, I'm about to pack my bags and head back to London, like St Pancras train, where you at, because I'm leaving. It was just a lot and it was loads of information being thrown at you. I was sitting there like, who, what, where? Like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? I was tired. I was having barely any sleep. I felt sick. It was just all a bit like, what? So that wasn't like great, but I just kept like plowing through it. But I feel like I've got everything like back on track. But like the last 3 weeks were really good, really intense, bit of a madness. I have 3 compulsory modules and then I got to pick 2 out of the 3. So I had some choice, but like I didn't at the same time. And that's the thing with being a joint honours student, you are kind of a bit more constricted because you're in both departments. You need to do their compulsory modules, so there's less leeway to be going around doing Spanish and I don't know, theology. Also with my course, I'm 50-50, so like my pathway, like I know at Warwick you could go like 75-25 by the end of your degree. I have to stay split. I'll let you know how I really feel about that in a couple of weeks. I do get quite a lot of work. I have 5 seminars a week. I don't know how much that is in proportion to like other universities, but I know compared to my friends that is quite a lot. You'll kind of find that if you have less contact hours, you have more outside work to do. That's kind of what I'm finding so far. Nottingham has 2 campuses, Uni Park, which is the main campus, which is huge. I would kind of compare it to like an American style campus. It has loads of green, a lot of uphill walking. Best believe your cars will be popping in 2 weeks. But yeah, the walking is treacherous, but like I don't really mind it. It's kind of chilled. A lot of uphill depending on where you live. But yeah, and then there's also another campus, which is Jubilee, which some people go to, but you can get like a free bus there. Still a bit of a trek. I have all my lectures on University Park campus. So basically, on University Park campus, all of the halls are catered, which means that your breakfast and your dinner are cooked for you in like a dining room and you eat it. The food, questionable, not gonna lie. On the first week I had potatoes about 4 times and I was getting a little bit sick of it. A lot of the times I feel like I'm always hungry, and speaking to other people, I am not the only person, because you're kind of like restricted to the times you eat and you don't go to bed early. You're literally there at like 9 o'clock like, I want pizza. Lunch, basically a university card, you get money on it for the week, and I think it works out to about £5.40 a day, and there are so many places to eat on campus, which I absolutely love. Chicken Joe's is bae, actual bae. There's Nigerian restaurant with like jollof rice and stuff like that. Still think Guardian jollof rice is the best, but no shade, whatever. There's Chinese, there's Starbucks. You can get like full-on burgers, like proper meals, all in that within that £5.40 like budget, which works out really well. Lunch is definitely the best thing about being catered. Really convenient that like someone's cooking for you, and there's always that option to eat. You don't have to stress about what am I going to cook and stuff like that. And the one really good thing about it is I actually have a fridge in my room, which leads me on to my room. The room I have is a single bed ensuite. My room is actually pretty big. It has like a nice corridor space. As you can see, I have this huge desk behind me with this really nice shelving unit. I'll probably do like a little room tour for you guys one day. I've kind of made it my own. I've got pictures everywhere, little fairy lights as well. The single bed I feel like is a little bit bigger than your average single bed, and I have an ensuite, so I have a shower and a toilet and a sink. It gets cleaned every other week, so it does mean that I do need to clean it as well quite a lot, which is a bit of effort, but like I'm not complaining. I ain't about to be sharing my bathroom with no Dick, Tom or Harry. I would say overall I am really enjoying my university experience. Like the first 3 weeks have been really good. Don't get me wrong, I have cried once, twice. I was just so overwhelmed with everything that was going on, and I think I was tired and it was just all getting a bit much. So I had like a little cry, but it wasn't even like a sad cry. It was just like a I need to get it all out cry, and like de-stress cry. But overall, yeah, I am really happy here. I've met some really good people, made some really nice friends, still making friends, getting to do loads of stuff. I will like keep you guys updated, but so far 3-week mark, we're doing good. It was really nice to go home as well though. I needed that de-stress and that breather. I did a lot of sleeping whilst I was at home and eating some good food, like, oh yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also click that subscribe button. Follow me on my Twitter at everythingjodie1 and my Instagram jodie_okine. That was such a mouthful. Yeah, that is pretty much it. I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye.